What's up guys, I'm Joseph from Human Machines, and today we're going to be talking about the lastability of Bullnox Androrush. I hope you guys found this video by clicking through to the link at the end of our Bullnox review, but in case you haven't seen that yet, it's right here for you to click through to, because today we're only talking about lastability and a few pros and cons I've experienced after using the product for 3 weeks. So I've been training about 4 to 5 times a week for the past 3 weeks, and I gotta say, I'm still pretty happy with the Bullnox. Now that's not to say that this is the perfect product. After 2 weeks, the suggested serving size of 1 scoop just wasn't cutting it anymore. I moved on to 1.5 scoops to get the same effect I was getting in the first place. And at the end of the 3rd week, I decided to try 2 scoops, which turned out to be a little too much for me. I started feeling panicked, short of breath, and a bit jittery too. So it's safe to say that after about 3 weeks, you have to kind of test your tolerance to the product and see how many scoops you're gonna need, but hopefully it should be the suggested serving size of 1 scoop. Now I wanna share with you guys a few pros and cons that I had with the product after taking it for as long as I did. First, the pros. Like Christian said in the last video, he had a lot of crazy pumps and he had veins sticking out. Well, I didn't experience that with my first day. But after training chest and back and arms and all those other things, I realized this product really does give you some serious pumps and they last with you for a while. Mine would last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours after my workout, and I thought that was pretty damn cool. Second, there was really no sign of crashing whatsoever. I mean, you could take your Bullnox, you can get your training done, and then go on with your day and do whatever you had to do without feeling drowsy or tired or like you're moping around. It really didn't make it seem like the workout was just kind of taking up my whole life and I was able to train, go home, go to sleep, and that was it. And that's awesome. You don't see that in a lot of other pre-workouts. That's not to say that I would get home late after training and feel like I couldn't go to sleep, which is another thing you see with a lot of pre-workouts. So yeah, another great feature in my opinion and one of the biggest pros of this product. Now, like I said earlier, the product really isn't perfect, but it is pretty good, I gotta say. But there are a few cons. On the nutrition label, it does say to take with an empty stomach, and you have to really take that seriously. I took my Bullnox about an hour after eating one day, and I felt so bloated, I was short of breath, I couldn't even put my weight belt on. That was absolutely terrible. It just was pretty bad, so that's my heads up. Don't train on this stuff unless you have an empty stomach. Alright, and the last con or bad thing I have to say about Bullnox is that I started getting some really strange, slight headaches after I started using 1.5 scoops to 2 scoops. And again, the warning label does tell you that you should only take about 1 scoop. But really, I mean, the headaches were weird and they would only last about 20 to 30 minutes, and I can't explain them, but I just want to give you guys a warning. Be careful when you're judging your tolerance for how much you should be taking, because those headaches really were uncomfortable and hard to deal with when you first started your training. But like I said, they go away, so can't complain too much. So overall, like in the previous video, we're gonna keep the rating for this product at a 4 out of 5. Because, you know, there was the pros, there was the cons. It did last pretty long, but I still had to end up taking a little bit more to get the same effects I was once getting. So, can't get a perfect rating, but hey, a 4 out of 5 is pretty damn good. And listen, if the perfect product is out there, leave us a comment, tell us what it is, and maybe we'll review that next. And as always, guys, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.